Okay. Now, USD JPY, this is what I'm looking at. Here, so we have the JXY, or the yen index. It's been trading higher and higher. So this is my setup, okay, to this 0 level. I want to see price at least trade higher, okay, on the Japanese yen currency index. When I come back to the dollar index, I have this low, sorry, this high and this low. I have the 23% retracement level, one end. So what do I do on USD JPY? Well, on the USD JPY, I am going to sell right here, just like you see, I sold there. Okay, reason being, why am I selling here? It is because the dollar index respected, or it is trying to respect, my 23% retracement level. Then the yen currency index, okay, we see the 0 retracement level. I want to see it at least do what? Trade higher. So that's why I'm selling on USD JPY. Where am I putting my stop loss? Well, I don't want to see price come to these levels up here. What time of the day? Now this is, we have something like 15 minutes to few minutes to, you know, the official New York Open. So that's why I have this. I want to see price trade lower. Okay, how many pips am I looking for today? Well, I'm not looking for 200 pips on this pair. I only want to show you how to set up your trades every 3 p.m. New York time. Okay, sorry, every 3 p.m. Ugandan local time. What exactly are you looking for? Okay, anything can happen, be careful. Okay, but as soon as I see, you know, this currency index trading higher and the dollar index respecting the 23% retracement level, this is a perfect pair for me to trade. Okay, now let's go ahead and look for the USD CHF. Now this, I won't be interested in trading this today because I don't want to get involved in, you know, a lot of stuff here. Let's go ahead and look for the Swiss currency index. Let's see. Okay, I had already marked this on the daily, and this is what I was looking at. Okay, this is some time back. This is some time back. I don't know when was this. So this is 15 minutes ago. So we are not seeing any volatility on this, according to me. But in case there is volatility on the Swiss pairs, do not say that, you know. But according to me, I won't trade this. Why? Because the index, we see, we just opened exactly where we closed yesterday. I won't trade the Swiss because of because of this. Okay, so let's look at the Euro USD. Euro USD. The Euro USD, let's see how is it performing. One swing low, that's below the swing low, that's where you're going to put your stop loss. So why are we buying here? Well, we are buying here because the dollar index is selling. Let's look for the euro currency index. The euro currency index. Now, this is the euro currency index. This is the euro currency index. Just a second. Okay, so now let's move on with the analysis. So Euro USD, we are still stuck here. Let's look for another pair. Let's look at the dollar pound USD, GBP USD. Pound dollar. So here we have a retracement, a 23% retracement level, and below the retracement level we now this 50 level. Okay, we have this 50 level here, and if we see what the dollar index is doing, it's the actual opposite on the pound pairs. Now you see the pound is trying to rally. Let's look at the Japanese yen. Well, still stuck there. Let's look at the dollar index, but the pound is trying to rally. Okay, the pound is trying to rally. So let's see what we have next. Okay, we're only going to look at foreign currencies. We're not going to look for a lot of stuff. When I talk about foreign currencies, That is excluding the euro, pound, and the dollar. Sometimes the Swiss and the Canadian dollar. That's why I'm trading, you know, the USD JPY, USD. Let's look at the USD NZD USD rather. Okay, so we're going to look at the USD, the NZD USD. Let's look at what it's giving us. Okay, USD New Zealand, voila. I don't know why I put this here, but let's look at the daily chart. That is this is something I was doing, you know, very long time ago. Let's go ahead and delete that. So here, what do I have here? Daily chart. Okay, so on the daily chart, we run above a swing high, swing point here, which will be a bit confusing when I call this an order block on a daily chart. Now most folks will be confused, this one here. So on the New Zealand dollar, I'll be looking at price trading high. Okay, see this next swing point here. Let's have a look at that. Why am I going to buy here? Well, I will buy here simply because we run above this candle. I will use this candle as my order block. Then it is a quote, so it is the base currency against the dollar. So as the dollar is falling, the New Zealand dollar would want to, you know, shoot higher. Eyes on the dollar index. As we are trading, eyes on the dollar index. Eyes on the dollar index. So let's keep watching. How many minutes? Well, few minutes to 2 minutes to New York Open, 8:30 in the morning, New York time. Remember, your stop loss must be above this week. Do not risk the money you cannot afford to lose. Do not risk the money you cannot afford to lose. Let's go back to a 15 minutes chart. So this is the 15 minutes chart. Now let me show you here. As a short-term trader, I would look for selling opportunities here. Reason being, we have willingness to sell before the New York Open. Remember, no strategy is 100% right. So I'll be looking at what time? 1 minute to New York Open. Okay, 1 minute to the New York Open. Sell right here, put my stop loss above, or maybe, okay, I'm just looking for a few pips. Okay, something like 100 pips, sorry, something like 50 pips. That is what I'm looking for. Okay, so let me go ahead and sell ahead of time. I'm using demo money. This is paper trading, it's not live account, and I don't want you to risk your money. Why am I selling here? I'm selling here simply because we have willingness to sell before the 23 retracement level and before the official open of, you know, the New York. Okay, now it is 8:30 New York time. Let's watch price here. You see that rally, my stop loss there. I want to focus on the Japanese yen. that we had already taken here. So we see we are still trading lower. Let's come to this, the pound dollar. I want to see this rally. I want to see this buy, not sell. Now let's look at the dollar index. This is what we have, the dollar index. It is still stuck here, okay? The equilibrium under the 23 retracement level of the Fibonacci. Let's wait. Now it is between 8:30 in the morning and 11 o'clock in the morning. I won't stream, till that time, but I'm just showing you what to look for between this time. What are you trading? Well, the major currency pairs. Let's look at the euro, USD. So it's the euro USD. I have a lot of stuff here, but I'm trusting this. That's why my stop loss is down here. Okay, this is for demo. This is for demo trading. Do not risk your live funds if you're not sure, because Fridays, sometimes Fridays are crazy. Okay, I want to see this candle come to this level here between this time and 11 o'clock in the morning New York time. I want to see it come to my entry point here. The New Zealand dollar, just like we somehow predicted, we want to see it sell. We want to see this one sell, looking for 50 pips, only 50 pips. Now it might not, okay, I'm looking for only 50 pips. Yeah. Let's go ahead and look at the dollar Swiss as well. Okay, see, it's also selling. It's going lower. Now do not rush, okay folks, do not rush entering these trades. Sometimes things won't go according to your expectation, according to what you expected. So let's look for the USD CHF. Oh, we already looked at the USD CHF. Let's go ahead and look at the USD card. Okay, I sold here. You see it is going against me. Now why did I sell here? Well, I used a 4-hour analysis to mark the swing low. The swing low was taken, so that's why I sold here. Okay, yeah, selling here does not mean that, does not guarantee you that price will not trade higher to balance itself. Okay, that's why we must have stop losses, and do not risk the money you cannot afford to lose. That is the very first rule. Okay, if you risk the money you cannot afford to lose, well, so the dollar index, the USD JPY, we see it retrace higher, which is okay. Whatever goes down will always come back up. Let's look at the daily charts. Let's first hide these things here. Okay, I'm looking at this one sell on a daily, and my target, I will be targeting these lows here. Okay, I'll be targeting those lows. So I'm confident enough with the Japanese yen to see it sell, because we are targeting these lows, at least these lows. Okay, we have a swing high up here. Let me go ahead and delete all these things for you to see where. So we have a swing high here. This is not a swing low, not yet. We are looking at this level here. Okay, 15 minutes chart. Let's keep watching what price is doing. So let's go back with our soundtrack. Okay, sometimes I don't want to keep this video long. I want you to go to your charts and you do the same analysis. Use the currency index and the foreign currency. You look for these same things that I've shown you here. So I will end this stream from here, then we start from here on maybe next week, Monday, Tuesday, you never know. I want to be, at least doing live sessions on YouTube to show you what to look for, to show you what to avoid, and how to enter your trade. So let me wish you a good evening.